Take a look.
American administrations and Israeli governments have disagreed about settlements, but we agreed that the Security Council was not the place to resolve this issue. We knew that going there would make negotiations harder and drive peace further away. And as I told John Kerry on Thursday, friends don't take friends to the Security Council. I'm encouraged by the statements of our friends in the United States, Republicans and Democrats alike. They understand how reckless and destructive this UN resolution was. They understand that the Western Wall isn't occupied territory.
President-elect Donald Trump is throwing his support behind Israel and tweeted out, quote, "The United Nations has such great potential, but right now it is just a club for people to get together, talk, and have a good time." So sad. Joining us now with a reaction is the author of Ally, Deputy Minister for Diplomacy in Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu's office, Ambassador Michael Oren. All right, hello, Ambassador. Thank you so much for being here this evening. Can you tell us why Israel was so deeply offended by this resolution?
Good to be with you, Judge. We were hurt. We were outraged by this appalling resolution. Understand, this resolution labels over 500,000 of our citizens criminals, violators of international law. As the Prime Minister Netanyahu said, it takes our holiest places, the Western Wall, and labels them illegally occupied territory. The resolution exposes us to sanctions and boycotts, as Palestinians and others will try to use this resolution as a basis for suing us in international criminal courts around the world. It's a greater threat than the missiles fired at us, because we can believe that. It's a terrible, terrible move. And it sends a horrible message to the world about what America cares about, what the UN cares about. About 2 hours from where I'm sitting and talking to you here, Judge, is Syria, where over 400,000 people have been butchered. 5 hours east of here is Iraq, where tens of thousands of people have been killed in a civil war. 3 hours south of here is the Sinai, where there's a civil war against ISIS. An hour and a half of here is Hamas. And all these millions of people are calling out to America and the UN, help us. And what does America and the UN do? They beat up on the only democracy in the Middle East.
All right, Ambassador.
Think about what America's allies think tonight.
Well, I want to look forward, Ambassador, but for a moment I want to look back. In 2011 or 2012, Susan Rice vetoed, on behalf of the United States in the UN, the same resolution. What has happened in 4 years, and did you have any notice that this was coming?
Well, I was there when Susan Rice gave that speech. I was listening to it very, very carefully, and she listed all the reasons why the United States, this administration, was against settlement, but they would never let the UN interfere and try to impose a solution, that there was only one